The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Atlanta Braves were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. And a new season is officially underway.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
7-16.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. One out in the top of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two on, two outs. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and that is that. Royals strand a pair, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Atlanta, and starting in this one, Cole Reagans. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Foul ball there. Ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And the breaking ball misses outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And it's fouled away. Just missed. And a foul ball. Inside, almost got him. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles under this one. 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here is Matt Olson. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. Swings through that.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's down and in. Into center. Thomas on his way over. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Sale making his first start of the year. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Slapped foul. Yo, one. Foul off down the right side. Oh, and 2 now. Ball one there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Stays alive. One and 2 now. Sale. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out.
Batting seventh, right fielder Cameron Meisner.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Cameron Meisner. There's a strike. No score here in the second. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And 2 away now.
Wow, it was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's off the inside corner, and a count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now all even up. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
High inside.
Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the inning continues with the pitcher's spot up next.
Batting ninth, pitcher Cole Reagans.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Reagans.
Hey!
Here's your 1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And Sale deals.
Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In there at the knees for a strike. On the ground, right side, Albies whips it to first. That is the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Drake Baldwin.
Ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
The shortstop,
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. In the air, center field. Thomas takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
batting 7th, left fielder, Eli White.
Now the left fielder, Eli White. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The 2-run shot, his first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down, Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the third inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. On the ground. Sends it across to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Albies over to first in time. That's a very athletic play. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Michael Garcia.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Four-seam fastball.
Nope. Ball 1.
Slayer. Middle outside. Here we go now, Bray.
Line drive, base hit right field. And that's going to get into the corner. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Grounds one to short. Kim with the throw to first, and that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chris Sale. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Went down on strikes his first time through. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And that skips into dirt. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with a fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
That one ripped left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So man aboard. Here's Matt Olson. Fly to center his first time. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
Inside, ball
That's
two.
a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
The 2-1. Now one
That's
miss.
ball 3.
Austin Riley next to bat for the Braves. That's ripped. Base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes Austin Riley. Struck out looking his first time. There's a swing and a miss. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Braves.
So digging in, Drake Baldwin. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one way inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Ursig, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kolek warming up as well.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Fouled off. He was late. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. On to the 4th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Next for the Royals, second baseman Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
And ball 1. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Royals trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Albies. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Pitch inside.
Ball 1.
The throw,
Yes,
tag, and he's out.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play. That one fouled off. That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball, that's out.
That's
Nope, that's off
outside.
the plate.
Ball
Ball
2.
2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder.
Wow,
Eli
Singy, what a throw.
White.
We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond. So he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White.
Ball, that's too high.
Hit in the air, left field. Collins takes it in for the out. 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this
Center
one.
fielder, Michael Harris II.
At the plate, Michael Harris II. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's ball 2.
He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 down. And there's a ball.
3.
Draws the walk
Ball 4,
there.
take the bait.
Two outs, runner at
next for
first.
the Braves.
Here's the pitcher,
Pitcher,
Chris Sale. 0 for 1 so far.
Sale.
He was late there. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That misses. Ball one. Harris off of first with two away. Swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. One left for Atlanta, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Circle change. Low inside.
Thomas leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
1 away.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Pinch hitter coming on, Michael Massey. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Massey, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. The Braves leading by 3 here on opening day. And the 0-2. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round.
Next for the Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder Isaac Collins has grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Collins wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down, almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And that one almost got him.
Slider. Middle inside.
This one in the air center field. Harris ranging back, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for Kansas
Back now to
City,
start the bottom of the
number
5th and
60,
taking over on the mound, Lucas Erceg.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next offering is fouled back. That one almost got him. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Inside, almost got him. And a 3-2. In the air to left center. Collins in position. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Out towards right center field. Backhands, but he can't pick it up. Witt around second. Relay to third, and he's got a leadoff triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino, 1 for 2. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Royals. Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvi steps into the box now. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This to third.
Nope, that's
and a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
That one inside. Look out.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off.
plate, ball 1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. He won it. That is strike 2. In the air, right field. Meisner moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Lucas Erceg gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Kansas
So out of the
City,
pen comes the
number
right-hander,
31,
Nick Mears.
Nick Mears.
Ready to make his season debut. Here's the left fielder, Eli White, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Here's the 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. Back here in Atlanta, and to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. The Royals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Next for the Royals, right fielder Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner steps in for the Royals. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Calls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Lane Thomas.
2 down, base is empty. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Ball to strike. Swing, and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Kyle Isbell.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Kyle Isbell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Step off, throw to first. Thomas back in on a dive. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Tap back up the middle. Kim gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Royals lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for Kansas
We're back
City.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Cruz getting ready to make his season debut.
Leading off
Now in for the Braves, Michael
center
Harris
fielder,
II.
Michael
He's 0 for 1.
Harris II.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. That one almost got him.
Ball 3.
Payoff pitch. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Dominic Smith looking to start something with 1 gone. Dominic Smith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Dominic Smith goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Back to the top of the order now. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Backed off the plate that time.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman,
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. The Braves trying to break this one open here, the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Steven Cruz done for the night. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the righty, Steven Colin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss there. That one hit to right. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins. 0 for 3 in this one. Hey. Oh, 1 now. Trying to punt his way on. And foul ball. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Third baseman, Garcia.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Ball 1, no strikes. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer, Riley. Zips it to first, and that's the inning. KC down in order. They're down here 5-1.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Baldwin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
1 out. Runner at second. Eli White next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe. It's 6-1. Man at first, and now Michael Harris the second.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. White leads off first with one away.
Ball, that's in.
Two now. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Yastrzemski gets out of the way. That's ball 1. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Upstairs.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Down and in, moved his feet. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Just missed. And that's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. A little bit high, maybe. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. White around third. 1 run is in. Yastrzemski around third. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Stephen Kolek won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, number 38.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. In the air, right side. Meisner on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 8-1. Last chance coming up for the Royals.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Pasquantino leading things off and takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. A sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Royals. Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Ball, that's just out.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Just missed.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Middle outside.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Up the middle. Albies over to first in time. Royals down to their final out.
Second baseman, Jonathan India.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Jonathan India.
Four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking. for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
They're down to their final strike. And that one's a little bit low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2-2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Got it. Ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.